What is going on, everyone? Broken Mike here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to this week's episode of BUW. This is episode 128, part 2. So, of course, guys, if you missed any of the action in part 1, then do head on over and check it out. As you can see, we are going to be kicking off part 2 of the show with a tag team match from the women's division. And it'll be Sapphire and Hellfire, taking on Monique and Mini Demon, representing Demons by Design. Who's going to get the win here? Let's find out. So if you guys do enjoy this one, then do make sure to leave a like for Mike. Slap any comments down below and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Switch on your notifications to stay up to date with all things gaming and all things BUW.
They are ready for battle.
Fire!
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring. My sources tell me
Making their way down to the ring first, Helly and Sapphire, Hellfire. And what a tag team match this is expected to be. Hellfire have had quite a year so far, capturing individual championships, but yet to capture their main goal, and that is at the Women's Tag Team Championship.
the WWE Universe on their feet. And their opponents. Take a look at the talent.
And their opponents making their way down to the ring, representing Demons by Design, Mini Demon, and Monique. Mini Demon, of course, a former Two-time BUW Women's World Champion. Won the Ruthless Rumble matches earlier this year. Easy for me to say. It's been a big year for Demons by Design. They've had a lot of ups and downs. And I might be corrected if I'm wrong, but I do think this is the first time these teams have squared off. So it's going to be Sapphire and Monique starting things off. And Sapphire coming out the gates early. Monique with a counter. Stomp on the elbow. Follows up with a double stomp. Monique trying to break through Sapphire's defense, and she's able to. Oh, wait a second, that power from Sapphire. Sapphire into the cover. One count only. And Sapphire has Monique up. Slams her through the mat. A power bomb. And a leg drop. And Sapphire makes the tag to Helly. Helly, a former two-time women's YouTube champion. And Monique counters with the dragon screw. In comes Mini Demon. The lockup. There's a crucifix. Mini Demon, a second generation wrestler. Of course, her mother is the leader of Demons by Design, Kissable Demon. She's had her runs with Helly earlier this year. Cover. One count only, and Minnie couldn't believe it. Minnie's trying to get the crowd behind her. But Helly's got other ideas. What a pump handle suplex. Attack to Sapphire. Off the ropes. Diving cross body. Springboard style. And Sapphire heading to the top rope. Sapphire, of course, is a former world champion in her own right. Another diving crossbody. Single leg drop kick from Mini Demon. There's a tag to Monique. Of course, both these two teams would love to have an opportunity at the women's tag team titles down the line. Look at that float over. DDT from Monique. And there's a code breaker. And what's Monique looking for here? A Indian deathlock. But Helly able to survive, but she was holding her knee there, you could see momentarily. Demons by Design currently in control. And look at Monique go with those strikes. Knocks Helly for a loop. Hooks the leg. And 2 count. And Sapphire with the save, but Helly did kick out. And there goes Mini Demon, launched over the top by Sapphire. DDT. Things breaking down here in this tag match. Helly with the lockup. Oh, sorry, kick to the midsection. Monique answers back. Monique whipping Helly into the corner. Head first off the turnbuckle on. You heard something. It sounded like someone got their head smashed against the ring post. I didn't see who it was. And Monique with a diving baseball slide there. And there's a shot there from Helly. And Demons by Design in trouble. Helly with the manhandle slam. Hooks the leg. Is this it? No! 2 count only. There's a tag to Sapphire. course, Sapphire listed one of her accomplishments of the World Championship. Oh, beautiful springboard drop kick there. I can't even say words right now, folks. Follows up with the alley-oop. And Sapphire looking to put Monique away here. Ow, and Sapphire gets a 2, and she can't believe it. Of course, Sapphire, the first ever Queen of the Ring winner, 2-time Women's Intercontinental Champion, the twist of fate from Sapphire. Helly tagged back in. Not looking good for Demons by Design. Helly now looking to end things. Hooks the leg. And Mini Demon with the save. The lock up. And there goes Mini Demon. Oh, wait a second. 1916 from Monique. Is that enough for Demons by Design for the win? And Sapphire with the save. And what a right hand. That staggered Sapphire, knocked her back. Referee calling for Sapphire to get out of the ring, or cause a disqualification. Sling blade. Follows up with a drop kick. Oh, and I think Monique was going to go to the top rope for the coup de grace. But Helly was able to make a tag to our partner Sapphire. Double stomp to Sapphire. Lock up. Head first off the turnbuckle. There's a tag to Mini Demon. Oh, wait a second. We're going to get a double team here. Slingshot. Oh, look at that. Oh, springboard elbow drop. Great agility from the former 2-time world champion. Mini Demon on the top rope. Sapphire's trying to catch her off guard, but she hits that missile drop kick. Sapphire with an elbow to the midsection. Look at her spinning wheel kick. Oh, wait a second. Completely whiffs it. 1 count only. Mini can't believe it. A crucifix. DDT. Double knees, and you know what's followed up here? Insult to injury. Mini needs to make the cover. What is she doing? She's wasting a lot of time. Top rope, elbow drop, just as Sapphire was getting up. Hooks the leg. And Helly saves the day for Hellfire. There goes Helly. Now we got a one-on-one situation at this moment in time. Mini tags in Monique. Can Monique seal the deal here? Or can Hellfire bounce back? Sapphire sits Monique up on the top rope. On the second rope, sorry. Oh! Oh, what a twist of fate off the second rope. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, and despite Mini Demon getting cut off by Helly, Monique was still able to kick out. Unbelievable. And Sapphire turning her attention to the wrong wrestler. Monique trying to fight back. And she's going to suffer another twist of fate. Sapphire, top rope. Swanton bomb. Hooks a leg. And Hellfire get the win, but what a match. What a match.
We're going to be hard-pressed to see a better match than that. Here's another look.
Tag team wrestling doesn't get too much better than that, folks. What an absolute banger, as Sheamus would say. Fantastic match. Monique suffered at least 3 twist of fates. One of them was on the second rope, which she was able to kick out, which I'm still stunned.
Here are your winners.
But anyway, folks, here are your winners. Helly and Sapphire Hellfire.
For my money, this is the best women's tag team around.
And putting the whole tag team division on notice. Hey, fire. What a matchup, folks. Fantastic. Anyway, moving on to our next match, and it is a #1 contenders triple threat match. And this will be our last match before we take our second break of the show. Again, easy for me to say. I'm losing my train of thinking here, folks. My bad. Anyway, the winner of this next matchup will earn a future opportunity at the BUW United States Championship. So in this one, we have got Casey Hoyt, Jim Boy, representing the OG boys, and last but not least, a former United States champion in his own right, representing the Experience, Hunter. So which one of these 3 men will earn a future opportunity at Davy Joe Wolf's BUW United States Championship?
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from England, weighing in at 227 pounds, Jim Boy.
Making his way down to the ring first, representing the OG boys, Jim Boy. And what an opportunity this is for Jim Boy. We talk about give Jim Boy a chance. Well, this is as good a chance as any. He could become the next #1 contender to the United States Championship. He might be the underdog going into this one. He's a former World Tag Team Champion here in BUW, as well as a former Hardcore Champion. But what would it mean for that man right there to hold the United States Championship? He's got some very tough opposition, though.
And his opponents, first, from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 330 pounds, Casey
And making his way down to the ring next, Casey Hoyt. Casey Hoyt, former multi-time tag team champion, won the first ever men's Ruthless Rumble match, and of course a former BUW global champion. And we know he had a couple of bangers at the end of last year with Big Bubba Sanders. Remember those matchups?
From New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 226 pounds, Hunter.
And finally making his way down to the ring, representing the Experience, Hunter. And of course Hunter knows a thing or two about holding the BUW United States Championship. He was, in fact, folks, the inaugural champion. And I'm sure he would love another opportunity to once again become the United States champ. And here we go. This triple threat #1 contenders match is underway. And look at this, right at the gate, a double team attempt, and Hunter fought both Jim Boy and Casey. Well, you would have thought Jim Boy and Hunter would be the ones to team together against Casey Hoyt. But like we say, I was about to say, folks, the rules of a triple threat match, quite simple. First man to score a pin or a submission is the #1 contender. And of course, there's no disqualifications. A double team here between Casey and Hunter. That one worked. And Casey's just too strong there. Off the ropes. Run through. Oh my goodness me! Did you see that? Hunter went flying across the ring by Casey Hoyt. That is unbelievable. Net breaker from Hunter. Jim Boy with the block. Rights, lefts, the chops. Hunter with a knee to the midsection. And look for a suplex here. No. Jim Boy counters. Turns into a German suplex. Lovely clothesline. Jim Boy able to take down Casey Hoyt. Sido suplex from Hunter. And Jim Boy taking out the equation momentarily. We're down to Casey Hoyt and Hunter for the time being. And look at Hunter with the octopus stretch on the ropes. And of course, like we said before, we know what the United States Championship means to Hunter. He's held it once before, as we mentioned, the inaugural champion. Won the title back in 2019 when BUW first arrived. And look at that float over. Nice maneuver there from Hunter Wrestling. That's why I like to nickname this young man, Hunter Wrestling. Moonsault. Hunter Wrestling, of course, has won multiple championships, a former Intercontinental Tag Champion. former global champion and, of course, a former world champion. Won a men's Journey to Gold ladder match in 2021. Oh, what a slam from Casey Hoyt. It's down to Jim Boy and Casey for the time being. Oh, snake eyes. And Jim Boy is busted open. And Casey Hoyt trying to take it to Jim Boy. Jim not going to lay down for anyone. Jim Boy wants that rare opportunity. Oh, look at this double team again between Hunter and Casey. Overhead belly to belly throw. The nerve hold, the vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle of Hunter. And you got to think Casey Hoyt's going to be a lot of people's favourites to win this thing and face Davy Joe Wolf. Exchanging chops there. Hunter in trouble. Choke slam. There's the cover. Jim, what are you doing? Oh, Jim Boy nearly got caught in a moment there. While Casey was going for the cover. Just a 1 count, fortunately. Casey able to counter Jim Boy. Another double team. Oh my goodness! Double. Oh my! Look at that! Oh my goodness! That power of Hunter is just unbelievable. He was able to lift Casey Hoyt for the double team. That double leg drop on Hunter. Lovely takedown. Now Casey Hoyt's taking out the equation. We're down to Jim Boy and Hunter. Springboard. Moonsault right to the back. Hunter is just unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Hunter, will he become the #1 contender? No! 2 count only, and he can't believe it. Lock up again. Whipped into the corner again goes Jim Boy. Casey Hoyt's back in. And Hunter is in a whole heap of trouble. Lock up. There goes Jim, sent crashing over the top. Knee lift, and Hunter is in trouble. Elbow drop to the knee. Jim Boy getting back in the ring. Clubbing blow. Oh, wait a second, Jim! Jim Boy hits gut check on Casey Hoyt. Is this enough? No! How close was that? Jim Boy can't believe it. I thought that was it. And, uh-oh. And into the second turnbuckle goes Jim Boy like a lawn dart. And I knew Hunter wasn't going to get that decision with Casey Hoyt right there. And now Casey Hoyt looking to take control. But he's getting caught once again by Hunter, who's been phenomenal in this matchup. Jim Boy, the workhorse, just standing by for the time being. Oh, look at this again. Hunter, that float over. And a kick. Down goes Hoyt. Hunter could be closing in. Lock up. Oh, no. Kick to the gut. Drop toe hold. There it is. Hunter's way. Will Hoyt submit here? Can he make the big man tap? No, he's going for the cover instead. Oh, and 2 count only. Just unbelievable. Oh, and Casey Hoyt showing no remorse. Just stood right on Hunter. And that's smart thinking there from Jim Boy, trying to pick apart Casey Hoyt. Oh, there's a counter from Casey. Lock up. Jim Boy with a knockdown. Wait a second, Jim Boy lining up. Casey Hoyt. End of heartache. Oh, wait a second. He's got Hunter. Gut check. Who's he going to pin? He's not done yet. Oh my goodness. He turned Hunter inside out. Hunter's down. It's over. Oh! Jim Boy so close to getting a shot at Davey Joe Wolf's United States Championship. But look at Jim Boy. This is why he's saying, give Jim Boy a chance. He's been a tag champion. He's been a hardcore champion. Look at Jim Boy go here. The technical savvy of this man is unbelievable. Look at this on the outside. Chopping down the redwood. That is Casey Hoyt. This is absolutely phenomenal. There's a right hand. Down goes Casey. Hunter's back up. And there's a great move there from Hunter. Takes down Hoyt. Casey gets sent across ringside. Jim Boy gets sent across ringside. Oh, and Hunter, I think, was looking for the knee of face buster or whatever it was. Oh, and Hunter goes into the LED post. Jim Boy puts on the brakes. And Casey goes into the LED post now. Casey still got plenty of strength in those huge legs. I'm sure Davey Joe Wolf's watching this one closely on who his next challenger is going to be. And what a clothesline there. Run right through Jim Boy. Jim sends Hunter across ringside. Oh, and again Jim Boy sent across ringside, but Hunter gets caught. Oh, what's Casey doing? Oh, lovely counter. All three men still on the outside. We need to bring it inside. The only way to win is inside the ring. Vulcan arrow from Hunter. Waistlock. And again, look at this from Jim Boy. Where's he finding this? Hunter again with that float over. Oh my goodness me. Casey Hoyt is down and out. Oh man, this is so tough to call. Who's going to earn this shot at Davey Joe Wolf? Jim Boy went crashing to the stairs. It's Hunter and Casey back inside the ring. Over the top rope goes Casey. Into the corner goes Hunter, and there's a counter from Jim Boy, who was about to get ambushed by Casey. Oh, wow. Oh, end of heartache. Is this it? No, it's not. Hunter was right there. Hunter at the block. Jim Boy carrying Hunter around the ring. Oh, hung up on the top rope. Oh, ripcord knee strike. Oh, and Casey saves the match just in the nick of time. Jim Boy, I think, was looking for gut check again. Casey able to fight out. Double underhook into a suplex. Hooks the leg. Oh, no! Casey isn't the contender. He can't believe that was 2. And oh my good grief. That power. The running power slam. Good night. And Casey Hoyt is getting the chance. What a triple threat match. Absolutely phenomenal. That was just absolutely insane. And here is your winner of the match and the #1 contender to the BUW United States Championship, Casey Hoyt. And I will say, Davy Joe Wolf, he's going to have his hands full. Anyway, folks, that is going to do it for your second part of this week's episode of BUW. I hope you've all enjoyed it. If you have, then do make sure to drop the like for Mike and slap any comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Switch on your notifications to stay up to date with all things gaming and all things BUW. But we're at the halfway point once again, folks. We've still got plenty more matches still to come, so do be sure to tune in to part 3, which will be coming up fairly soon. So until then, I will see you all after this next break.